Scarlet Saga continues. Storm has been fixed. It's Sunday, and she got spayed on Thursday, so it's only been a couple days. She's still recovering, and she's mad at me, so she's been hiding. Thunder has been doing good. Thunder's got this big setup, but we decided to let Thunder out in the garage. So we've tried to block off all the... He got back there last night, and now he's obsessed with it. But we think...
It's wobbly.
It is wobbly, but that's okay. It's not glass, it's plastic.
I know,
So plastic is okay.
if you go to
But he won't be able to run out here like all the time, just for like playtime. But we're kind of supervising. He really wants to get back there.
after Thunder, we're gonna...
Yeah, but Storm needs to heal. Boys, you're gonna scare him. But Storm is still healing from her surgery. So, you look cute, Thunder. Do you like your playgrounds? Yeah, we can't leave him out all the time because they could get into trouble. Also, we will put the cars in here in bad weather. And when it gets really cold, we're gonna put the dog in here too. So this is just, we lost her. What? No! He's gone. Okay, well now we know we gotta work on that area a little better.
I didn't see how he got in.
Bunny has been rescued and returned to his cage. We're gonna try and get that hole to close. And that's enough adventure for right now. So I don't think he's too excited about being back. You've got lots of room. You can explore more later. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Okay. Important to label everything when we take them to daycare, all their diapers and wipes and stuff, because each child has their own. That way it just helps the daycare people and helps us too. So keeping everything straight for each kid. Alright, so we are getting ready to go to daycare, and today is August 2nd, and Daxton will start daycare tomorrow, and then Bryson will start the next day. So even though it's August 2nd, teachers have to be work full-time on August 13th. School starts August 31st, but we have a couple in-service days, and then we get a little break to kind of process things, and then we'll start back to school. So we always start the kids a little bit early so that we can get them back used to being in daycare. They haven't been in daycare since March, so that's a long time for them to have been off. So I think Daxton's gonna do fine, but I think Bryson's gonna really have trouble with it. He's been very clingy, super attached to me, so we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna start them off from like 10 till right after lunch, because usually they go down for naps right after lunch. Now Daxton hasn't taken a nap in ages, but I think they do make him take naps at daycare, so we'll see how that goes. So tomorrow Dax will go from 10 to about 12, and then we'll pick him up, and then the next day it'll be about 9 to 12 and so on. Like I said, I don't think Dax is going to have an issue. I think it'll go well for him. But whenever we're getting ready for daycare, there's a lot of stuff we have to process. I went through a ton of paperwork getting all the kids signed up. You have to notarize things. You have to get doctor's notes. You have to get copies of their birth certificate, or not birth certificates, shot records. It's a process. So I got all that done for all the kids, and now we're kind of packing things up. So this is all for Bryson. Everything's got a name on it. We've got the diapers, we've got the wipes, and then we have a bag, a change of clothes in the bag, and then a blanket, and I'm going to try and find a stuffed animal for him to take too. Other things that you send to daycare: toothbrush and toothpaste, an extra pacifier, because he still takes a pacifier when he's upset. Because we are kind of potty training, I sent several extra pairs of clothes, but I always try and send clothes that I don't really like, you know, not the cute stuff, because it's just a backup in case they mess their clothes, and so I probably will never see the clothes, only on rare instances. So I try and pick clothes that I don't really like to send to daycare. Also, there's a chance it could get lost. I mean, even the best daycare people sometimes get them lost. Now, before we had them at the same daycare, and it was a really nice one, and it was a community one. Like, it was not like a home daycare. It was an actual daycare center. And we really loved it. That's where all our kids went. However, the prices are a lot higher. So we were paying $135 a week, not a month, a week for Daxton. And then $145 a week for Bryson. Now we are switching them because we figured this was probably a good time to switch. There's a 4-year-old program that at a local organization that we're going to put Daxton in. We put all the other kids in that 4-year-old program because they provide transportation, and if we can get Daxton in preschool, they will take him to preschool, which isn't something we can do because preschool is usually half a day, and we can't get out at half a day to take him to preschool. So, Daxton's is now going to cost $100 a week. So that is going to save us $35 a week, and that'll add up over time like a lot. Bryson is going to an in-home daycare, and this in-home daycare person, I knew them since I worked at the zoo. They go to our church. They're a really wonderful lady, and she has run daycares for as long as I can remember, and some of the other teachers use her. And she charges $115, so we'll be saving $30 with Bryson by sending him to this different daycare, and we'll be saving $35 a week with Daxton. So that's going to really help us out a lot financially. It's nice to think that my daycare days are almost over. So today we're just kind of packing things up, getting ready, being prepared for gradually putting them into daycare a little bit at a time, and hopefully see how that goes. Right, so we haven't been vlogging as much lately, but you know, it's kind of been crazy. Update on how daycare is going. Dax is rocking it. He has been doing great at daycare, hasn't even flinched at all, so he is a pro. Bryson, however, not as great, so we only took him a little bit today, and then we had to pick him up because he was crying nonstop. So we'll take him again tomorrow and be a little bit longer, and keep working on it. Today's Tuesday, and we have until next Thursday to get him in there full time. So we knew it was going to be tough with Bryson, and it's going to be a process, and that's what we expected. So other things going on, I finally was able to paint match, and so I'm painting our door. It already looks a lot better, but it's got like some fadedness to it, things like that. So I hear Bryson crying, so I have to go. But anyways, that's today's project, is painting the door now that I was finally able to paint match. I look so much better. I love you too, Bryson. So now we did that trim around the edges. Looks good. Oh, I should probably paint our letters again. And then now we're doing this one. We've kind of scraped the old paint off, and we're gonna touch it up. It's gonna take a while to get like up there. Do you see like those spots right there? That'll be like a different day project. But it's on my list.
You have to stand in the chair.
I have to stand on the ladder. We got a ladder so I could do that.
Oh yeah.
So this whole project, look at that, that's really bad. This project is gonna take us a while. But as you can see, it really needs to be done. It is not a one-day project by any means. But it's nice out, so we're gonna start it. Look at that lovely front door. It's so pretty. It was like stained and then had gunk up there and all different colored, but it looks so nice. And then we did around the door frame, we did the letters. And we did around this window. And then we did these windows, and then the windows on the side too. These windows look really good. I think they turned out nice. We still, like I said, got like a lot to do on the trim. When I say we, I mean I. And I don't know what we're gonna do about these bottom parts right here. Should we make them green or should we keep them white? I don't know. Chris and I are thinking about it. We're getting these windows replaced, and they're not gonna have those white grids in them. They're gonna be clear and they're gonna open up. So that's kind of, we've had a couple quotes and we're just waiting on that to come back. And so the white does match the door and it does match the other windows. So I don't know, maybe we keep them white. I guess that used to be like one big window and then they filled in the bottom to make it a smaller window. So we're just gonna replace like the top and make them, like I said, so they open. So I don't know, keep it white, paint it green. I guess we'll decide. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. with that trim. Now we have to do that trim. But I'm done for today. I gotta go make the kids dinner and I need a shower because I'm now covered in paint. We also painted this curb because it was already painted. Now I have some leftover paint in the bucket. So that's what we did. It looks great. I especially like the door. The door looks especially good. Oh, Daxton?
What? I'm so
Let me see those feet. What is up with those? We
pooped on
just gave you a bath. Show me the other one. What in the world,
I
child?
pooped on them.
We just gave you a bath.
And then Kate
Like an hour ago.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
I want another bath.
No, it's bedtime now. Let's clean your feet. So every fall and every spring, we try on our clothes to see what fits. So Avery is in the process. I don't want to see that. This is our fit pile. And this is our no fit pile. So we are trying on clothes for the fall. Kason is trying on clothes too. And then the little boys, will just have, they have hand-me-downs. I know that's bad. I'm just filming your head, so I can't see anything. I'm being very careful. But yeah, so Avery's being a good sport about it, and Kason's being a good sport about it.
I don't want to do it.
Well, we have to see what fits us, because you guys grow so fast. Here we go. Those fit good. Those are cute leggings.
I didn't think she was really gonna do
You look lovely. All right. Oh, yep. Now I'm filming up top. Love you. Hey Bryson, what's going on with daycare? The daycare is scary? It's a good daycare. Bryson's having some trouble adjusting to his new daycare. Yeah, Avery wants to go. Avery likes it. It's a home daycare and he's used to like a daycare center, but he refuses to eat, which is why he's scarfing food now. I mean, they feed him, he just won't eat. And then he tried to break out today and was messing with the doors. So I don't know, we're gonna keep trying. He's been in 4 days, but it hasn't really gotten any better.
I don't like to stay.
I know
Some new friends here.
there are some friends. Avery's kind of excited about it. Look at him, he's just scarfing his food down. They gave him food, he just wouldn't eat. So I don't know. We're gonna keep trying a little bit longer, but if it still doesn't work out, we may put him back in his other daycare. It is more expensive, but you know, if he's not gonna eat or sleep and just be miserable the whole time, it's not really worth it. So hopefully they would still have a spot for him. We'd have to see. And then anyway, what's going on with you and your Miss Spitty McSpitface?
Don't call me Spitty McSpitface.
Spitty McSpitface, I don't know what's going on with her. She's having this like terrible acid reflux, but she keeps like spitting up these like mouthfuls of puke pretty much. And we don't know what's causing it. So we took her to the doctor and they're running a bunch of tests. We had to collect a stool sample, that was fun.
No.
And we had to collect a urine sample. And we've got her on some acid blockers and Tums, but it's like she keeps throwing up little bits, but it's not like she's gagging, and obviously she's eating, so it's not like it's a stomach bug or anything. But they're gonna probably send her to see a GI specialist in Wichita, because we don't have any GI specialists here.
I'm going to Wichita.
So I don't know what's up with that. She could just be sitting there and then 1 minute she's fine and the next she's got a mouthful of grossness. Sometimes it's a lot, and at night especially it's bad, but she's been doing it during the day too. But mostly in the evenings it's pretty bad. So yeah, who knows? Hopefully we figure out what's wrong and can get it fixed. They mentioned they may have to do a scope on her to check it out. And you're just so hungry. Buddy, you gotta do better at the daycare. The daycare's not scary. Bryson's also started this stuttering. I don't know what's up with that. He used to be a really good talker and now he's stuttering all the time. And I mean, maybe the daycare caused that change, because I guess it started about the same time he started this daycare. But anyways, this is Friday and teachers go back to work next Thursday. So we've had him in daycare since Tuesday to try and get him used to it, and it just isn't going. You want more? Again, there's that stuttering. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna make him some more. How about Can you say goodbye to the camera?
Some cat at school told me.
Goodbye.
Well, there's a good
No.
authority.